Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. So guys, finally, Liema has to go drop baby Jared. Yes, Junior Jared JJ. I'm not gonna lie to you guys here. You see that Junior Jared, right? That shoe alone has its own fan base more than some of the housemates in that house. That is how huge and big that worn out shoe is, you know. So Biggie told the head of house to let Liema know that she could actually relieve the baby, drop the baby in the storeroom. You know, later Liema would attend to the baby when she leave the house. Oh my God, over Michelle. Taki had to go wake Liema up to go drop the JJ, you know, in the storeroom. And then Liema was actually sleeping. She was like, why didn't you drop it for me? And Taki was like, you are the mother of the baby, so you have to go drop the baby yourself. So it may seem as though we're not going to be seeing Liema carrying her baby again. We're not going to be seeing Daddy Jared carry his baby. And yes, we're not going to be hearing wow, wow, wow anymore. And truly, if you ask me, Liema handled the task very well. She gave affection to that shoe. Like, she handled that shoe like it was even a doll. Like, she gave affection to that one, that shoe. She did her best, I would say so. So anyways, guys, yeah, the housemates had their diary session yesterday and today, right? So I want us to discuss some of the diary session because, of course, we all know what's up that happened last night. So we get to see how the housemates feel, right? We're going to be discussing Lerato Modise, Mark Jr., Z, Willie, who again went for diary session today? Sinaye. You know, in fact, Papa Ghost too, yeah, we're going to be discussing their diary session. Let's go. First of the housemate that was called to the diary room was Lerato Modise. This one is indeed a drama queen. She was just feeling herself in the diary room. You know, she has this confidence of a person who is like the all and all in the house, you know, like, nobody can beat me. Anyways, she mentioned being glad that they are back to the house. You know, she mentioned the housemaid saying whatnot in her absence, that she keeps telling them that you have other things you could talk about. You can talk about the earth, the world, blah, 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 but not about Lerato Modise. That is what she said, though, you know, as if she does not talk about people with her man, Papa Ghost, you know. And then she was like, the reaction from the house, that she's happy that they are back. And then Biggie asked her about their stay in the cabin, the private cabin. And then she was like, that Biggie, the first day it was kind of cool, though I and Ghost had our ish and disagreements, you know. That one thing is, yes, that she is so happy that she tends to meet Ghost, that he is her confidant and all of that, but that Ghost find every little thing to argue with. Even the things they should not quarrel about, they will quarrel about it. So it was quite draining, you know, staying in there with Ghost with every minute argument. I'm like, yo, so you know you could complain about this about Ghost, then what do you expect other housemates who do not even share that kind of relationship you have with him? What do you think about other housemates? Anyways, she was asked about she mentioned about Mark Jr., of course, her bestie. She said, my bestie, I am back. I am here to torment him. I will show him. I would let him be this week because he is not up. He has been saved. But come next week, next 2 weeks, whenever he is actually there, I will so shake him off. You know, and it now happened that they went to put her in the same team with Mark Jr. She joined Mark Jr.'s team for a reason, you know. So, she was like that she do not even understand the tax, that she thinks she would just question Mark Jr. about it, blah, 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 blah. And she was lamenting she want them to fail the wager yet again. Omolerato is a case. She said she want them to fail the wager yet again, that she just want them to fail. That how would they pass something that she do not even know about, that she want them to fail the wager, and that she wouldn't be allowing the housemaid to cook what she would eat. She has been cooking for herself. That people that do not bathe, not clean very well, that they will come out from gym without bathing, they prepare breakfast in the afternoon without still bathing again, they will prepare lunch like that, that no, that they do not know why she has not been eating from them since she came in, but she would let them know sometime next week. I'm like, yo, baby girl is back to play this game. Like, they are really ready to disrupt, to musher everywhere, but we are in for it, right? Okay, we'll see how this plays out. So after Lerato Modise was her bestie Mark Jr. Of course, you all know what the bestie there means now. So Mark Jr. actually revealed his displeasure, like this gift, the surprise was not surprising, as it has to be his favorite people. He said it, my two favorite people had to come back to the house. That last night was not it at all, that it was actually a funny one, that when Biggie said they had to go outside to receive a present, or more, it was so surprising that he was thinking he's a puppy or something. Mark Jr. is actually funny that he was thinking he's a puppy or something, not to see that it was Lerato, his two favorite people, coming back, into the house again. So Biggie asked him on having a new member in his team, and he was like, yeah, nothing much, nothing serious. He was kind of, that's nothing much. Yes, they have a new member, but it's nothing to him. Like, he not really send, like he do not really care, And then Biggie asked him, Biggie have been asking them. You also asked Lerato about conspiracy, the meaning. I think the reason why Biggie is asking them the meaning of conspiracy is like Biggie is about to put all of them up next week because of they conspire what they are not supposed to discuss, about a certain housemates, but we'll see how that plays out. So Mpumi's diary session, Mpumi actually was telling Biggie how she's not happy, what happened last night, Papa Ghost and Lerato coming back is actually putting her two step back again, because this is a game they are in for this money, that when people go, you will be like, yes, you have an opportunity for more chance. Now seeing them coming back is actually not funny, and that she do not like it. And then she made mention about Papa Ghost telling Lerato, okay, she was told Biggie that there is wahala brewing already, but Biggie should not worry, that she's not going to be violent or anything, but that it's going to be with mouth. That Papa Ghost, why she's saying this is because Papa Ghost sent Lerato to tell her that she is the next target, and that she know that the reason why Papa Ghost said that was because of what she said on Sunday, and then she said she confronted Papa Ghost this morning about that, to know that, hello bro, what's the matter? Why did you say I'm the next target? And then Papa Ghost told her that is not how I placed it. I said you are my next mission or something. So she's telling Big Brother that since they have already placed her for a mission, that she is actually waiting, that immediately they set their arrow, that she's ready to grab with her full chest. That whatever they have set out planned for her, that she's already seated waiting for them to come for her, and then she's ready to set her gun on all of them as they hot. So we can't wait for that drama. The cocoa is not about Papa Ghost them talking. How are they going to carry out this plan, right? All right, guys, talking about Papa Ghost, he was the next one after Mpumi. He told Biggie that he was grateful they went to that cabin, opening their eyes, to see a different ball game on this particular game that they are in, that he has actually known the kind of way, the way he will move and all of that. Biggie asks about his experience. He also complained about Lerato too, just like Lerato did complain about him, that in as much as it was not really easy with the two of them, but they tend to understand each other better, because they were in a confined space, so they tend to get to know each other. And then he said he's so surprised to see that some persons he think are his kind of people are actually saying something else about him. For example, Mpumi, that Mpumi tends to say some things about him that he never expected to hear. That it feels so bad that the housemates, none of them had even one thing to say about him, like one good thing to say about him, despite how he has always tried to put his strength and might in anything that has to do with tax. And it happened that these people do not hold him in that regard. Rather, they have reverse become the case. They have negative things to say about him that is somehow, but it is what it is. And he was asked to rate the head of us. He said something about he said Mark Jr. and Taki were all out, being themselves. They were talking like Mark Jr. that Bailey do talk now, but until they came back, they have gone back to their shells. The head of house is not even free. Big Brother asked him to rate the head of house leadership. He said he's a 5/10 because he's a puppet for Sinaye and Mark Jr. I don't know why they mention puppets when it is some people that are close to each other, but they don't want to hear it when they are close to other people. I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say. They are calling Taki a puppet to Sinai and Mark Jr. Same thing they are doing to Makeke about Papa Ghost. Does that mean that is also true? Anyways, this diary session, she was not really happy. Biggie was asking, okay, what is it? And then she actually spilled her displeasure about yesterday night on Yolanda calling a meeting for something they already know about the team for this week, which is like being united, sacrificing for each other. Yolanda calling the same meeting, trying to, digress, going to something else, that it was too appalling. And then she mentioned her displeasure regarding Papa Ghost and Lerato coming back. And then she told Biggie, she also said the same thing Mpumi said, that is like taking her two back step, you understand, taking her backward again. So, and then she said something about Papa Ghost coming to her, to be his agent. That she was like, if you're coming to me to be your agent, that means I'm coming to this show to play your own game. If Big Brother wanted me to be an agent, Big Brother would tell me that he wants me to be an agent for him, not you, a housemate, telling me to be an agent. You understand? In a game that we are here to win a money, and I'm coming to play a game for you. She said when Papa Ghost told her, she could not say yes or no immediately, but her plan was, okay, she has two options. The first one is accept it and lie to him with feedback. That is if total different feedback, or secondly say no to him because there is no gain in it. And then she said she do not think she'll be doing it because there is no need playing a game for another housemate. So she was just talking about how toxic the house is right now and how divided the house is right now. That in fact, as she's speaking to Big Brother, she even feels she's not making much sense because it's just a lot happening in the house. And then Biggie asked her to rate the head of house. She said the head of house has been laid back ever since Papa Ghost came back, Papa Ghost and Lerato, that he has been, meandering, like he has not come out like the head of house he is. So that she's going to give the head of house a 6/10. You understand? And then she also gave her own meaning to conspiracy, right? To Big Brother. See, the way I'm seeing this, in next week, everybody is going to be up. Then for Sinaya, his own was not much. He spoke about the present, what happened, and how the house is becoming toxic. He said he grew up from like a home where there is love and peace, that all he knows how to do is to love, that this house is actually making him to be someone else, and it's very difficult for him to be that person, and because he cannot be his authentic self because of the environment that he finds himself in, he is still not have the opportunity to bring out whom Sinaye is in the house. You understand? Because there is various beef going around in the house. And on rating his friend, he rated his friend a 7, right? He rated his friend a 7. He said in as much as they are close, he feel that he has been a bit laid back to just what some people are complaining. And then Biggie asked him what the solution would be, and he said he think the head of house needs to actually try to gather the housemates more often and carry everybody along. That is inclusion. Yeah. So for Willie's diary session, Willie is one housemate that I love the way he speak. Like he speak effortlessly without finding it so difficult. Like, he speak, even Sinaye to do the same. Yeah. So Willie was telling Big Brother on how the division in the house has been, how the house is so chaotic and all of that. He made mention of Mark Jr. being able to come out and speak up these days, unlike the calm Mark Jr. that they used to know, and he also made mention of Els, who barely dress up, now dress to wear heels and everything, then he made mention of Mile, who barely talk, now come to flirt with the guys and all of that, that it is actually so surprising to see, and then he made mention of the return of Papa Ghost and Lerato has changed everything, that everybody is just flaring up, everybody have beef, everybody have things to want to complain about. And he said he doesn't find it as an issue, Lerato joining their team, because he is team Mitch, Mark Jr. and others. And he said that ever since Lerato joined that team, Mark Jr. has not been effective like he was yesterday. He doesn't know if Mark Jr. is intimidated by Lerato because of the beef they are having or blah blah blah, but Lerato has been helpful. Like Lerato helped him design the flag that he was doing all alone, because others are focused on their shirt. But when the housemates came to see, because maybe it was Papa Ghost that helped, they started complaining that it was not fine. Why initially that was what they wanted for the flag, but because it was Papa Ghost that did it, they were like it was not fine. So he thinks that the Lerato and Papa Ghost coming back has no effect on him. Like joining the teams, it doesn't have effect on him, but to other housemates it does. And he also said following the team for this wager, the housemate is actually not following it because most of them are still being self-centered without even caring. He also spoke about Yolanda discussing the 3 a.m. thingy and still continued, still making people uncomfortable in the house. Guys, Mitch diary session, oh my word. This boy is a drama king. In the diary session, you would see the reason why he is friend with Yolanda. But outside the house, he doesn't give this vibe. Mitch does not give this vibe. Thank God, I wasn't the only one saying it. People say the same thing. I saw many comments about that. You know, this boy is so bubbly in the diary room. He actually spoke about his quarrels with else. He said else lied against him, you know, that he can take anything but he cannot take lies, blah 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 blah. And he also said that he was so surprised to see the people close to him that he do not care about Sinaye Taki, yeah, but seeing people that he thinks are his friend, which is Z and Young Papi, encouraging what else was saying, you know, that it actually got to him. But anyways, that he was happy that he spoke about everything he wanted to, like he spoke his mind. He said whatever he wanted to say. And he also spoke about last night, calling his friend Yolanda drama queen. Of course, they know themselves. You know, he said, my friend is a drama queen. All started Big Brother. Everybody was just firing each other. In fact, he just gave a lay down whatever that was happening in the house. Believe you me, you would enjoy Mitch in the diary room. Like I'm about to give him the king of diary session, just like I gave Yolanda the queen of diary session. Like you would enjoy Mitch. He would speak. He said he's not threatening about Lerato. He doesn't know why the housemates feel uneasy when it comes to Papagos and Lerato coming back to the house. That he has faced a lot in real life. He's in his 22 years on earth. He has faced a lot, you know, that nobody can actually threaten him or make him feel uncomfortable. That Yolanda, I'm sorry, I said Yolanda. Lerato has once tried him, and then he gave Lerato back to back. Lerato had to step down. The way he even explained it, he used car to give the instruction that gear. Then he now puts the gear. When he was asked about what conspiracy is, he now said, Big Brother, I might look like I know how to speak English. I might dress like I know how to speak English. I might walk like I know how to speak English. I might go to the restaurant. I might eat like I know how to speak English. But English is always a problem. Anyways, he actually gave his own definition of conspiracy, which is not far from the truth of what conspiracy is. So, guys, the whole diary session that happened today actually shows that these housemates, they have a heavy heart, and this, in fact, it is safe to say the game has fully begun. You know, we'll see how this week plays out, but you see this week's tax, they might still fail their wager again, and it's gonna be a terrible one. Anyways, babies, I'll be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.